recognize Samantha Smith, Will Clement, Samantha's friend Alex, is a friend of our congregation as well. Both Will and Samantha were baptized here. And we remember their baptism this morning with the water. And you know, when you were baptized, you didn't do that by yourself. You had a whole congregation of people who were behind you, who were pledging to support you and to help you. And I think this congregation has done that in many ways. And look at the joy that you see before you and what has happened in their lives so far. And we know the things that are going to happen, and we rejoice with that. Samantha, many of y'all know, won all-state honors in indoor track this year. And she I tried to memorize this. I'll see if I can do it. What all she did the other Saturday. She did the discus, the shot put, the long jump, the high jump, the triple jump, the 400 meter, the 800 meter, and the 4x400 relay. So as Claudette told me, she couldn't keep her shoes changed fast enough. So, and then I was handed the late-breaking memo this morning about the award she got at the athletic banquet, I guess, last night. The Patrick County High School Outdoor Track Girls Most Valuable Runner Sprinter. We still got a whole long list here. I should say that the girls indoor track Most Valuable Middle Distance Runner. And of course, she was indoor track 3A All-State in the 500 meters. And I was also told that Alex had a table of trophies, a table full. And they're both going to Pfeiffer University on track scholarship. So we rejoice with that. Both Will and Sam are children of this congregation. They grew up here. But Alex has a church of his own. He has a home church that he goes to. And so we celebrate with your church as well. So congratulations to you, Alex. And anyway, I was talking with Claudette about Sam, and we were talking about these things that she's done and awards. And I said, well, Claudette, what's the thing about Sam that you really comes to your mind when you think about her? And she's talking about her heart and her good-heartedness. And she said, she's been a blessing to Bill and I. And I thought that was very special. And Bill said, we're very proud of her. And so we are as well. I think this whole congregation is proud of you, Sam. And we have something from the congregation for you. There's a Bible in here from the congregation and a financial gift. We're kind of pulling a fast one with Sam. Will actually get his financial gift. Sam's, we're going to send directly to Pfeiffer University. Pfeiffer is a United Methodist University, and because the church is sending it, they're going to double the amount of money. They're going to match it dollar for dollar. So good for her, and we're glad that we can do that. So Sam, we've remained proud of you, and we will be. We rejoice as you go off to university, and there's a letter in your bag that says that you need to remember that this is your home, and so you'll always have a home here, and this will always be your church home. So we are glad that you did. And Will, I'll just come over here. My mic quit anyway, so I'll just come over here. Will, as we talked about last week, as some of y'all know, is valedictorian this year at Patrick County High School, and we're proud of him for that. He's planning to go to the University of Virginia in Charlottesville. I told him that was really good because then he could wear like Allie's hand-me-down T-shirts. I won't have to buy any more. That's good. As they were at our breakfast this morning, instead of saying Will and Sam, I found myself saying Will and Allie, or thinking it. So he'll join his sister Allie at UVA. He is interested in maybe studying biology as a pre-med student and working toward that. Will is very good at academics. He was on the math team at the high school. I had to look this up, and I looked for some sample problems that I could tell you that he would solve, just to give you an idea of what he was doing. And I realized I couldn't even read them. A lot of them I understand them. So there's a lot that he's done with that. And he's also completed 150 hours as a volunteer at Northern Hospital of Surrey County, where he worked on the geriatric floor this past year. I think last year he was in day surgery. So if any of y'all had surgery, he might have done it. Or if he didn't, he may soon. We'll see. But and Will's also been a volunteer with the American Red Cross. He helped organize the blood drive they had down at the Blue Ridge Rescue Squad. So Will has done all sorts of achievements. One thing that I think of when I think of Will, when his grandfather was sick last summer, and we knew that he may not have much time left. I would go over to see him sometime, and oftentimes when I would go over there, Will would be there sitting with him, and he would be keeping him company. He'd help him get up and get around, and it reminded me, Sandra was telling me how when Will was in preschool, his grandfather would take him, and they kind of decided, he kind of got kicked out of preschool because they decided he had learned what they thought he could learn there. And so Charles said, well, he can come with me. And he spent time with his papa back then, and so in his papa's last days, Will was with him, and he helped take care of him and returned that favor, and that's something that I know he'll carry with him all his life. And as you go off to UVA, as you go off to all the things you're going to do, Will, carry this church with you as well. This church is behind you. This is your home, and you always have a place here. So congratulations on all you've achieved, and we know there's much more to come. Again, we recognize these. We recognize Will. We recognize Samantha. We recognize Alex. Congratulations on all you've done, and may God be with you. God bless you.